I'm standing in this amazing valley in Tenerife in the north. It's got some breathtaking views, and I'm lucky enough to be staying in a permaculture farm just around the corner here. It's really amazing what's growing: oranges, mangoes, avocados, and I'm staying in a little eco hut using a eco compost toilet and shower run by solar power. So yeah, we should go and have a look at it. This is where I've been sleeping. The hut is made from upcycled materials. You can see old door frames and some dried leaves. This is my bed. Big mattress, nice and comfy, and warm blankets. And here's a dining table in the kitchen. I've been using this. Again, all made from upcycled materials. Industrial stove, pots and pans. Water comes from here, so we can go and collect it. And there's some basic spices and things there. There's a really nice view when you come out here of the mountains and the rocks. You can see avocado trees just here as well. And so this is a sink for washing up. I also brush my teeth here and wash my hands. There's also a gas boiler for hot water. This is for the shower. I'll show you that in a second. But they're gas canisters, so it's not connected to the grid. You just turn it on there. And this is the shower. This is a teepee shower. It's quite nice because there's hot water and it's a bit cold in the winter. Come and have a look. Here you can see orange trees all around, banana plants, and there's the toilet there. It's a composting toilet, so no septic tank. It's a bucket, one place for you to take a piss, and another to do your poo-poo, the pee-pee and the poo-poo. So there's the toilet, go and have a look. You can see for the pee-pee, and then there's the poo-poo. You have to put on here soil first and then some leaves after you've done a poo-poo. And there's a flush here for when you do your number one. So that's the composting loo. All the electricity is run from solar panels. We've had to be very conscious about using electricity and water and things like this. So I'm just standing here in the permaculture garden of where I'm staying. There's a lot of things growing here, naturally or mixed together. And I've been able to pick some of the veggies here and make delicious meals. So it's December in Tenerife, and here is the permaculture strawberry patch. And there's actually strawberries coming out here and here. And as you can see, the strawberries have been planted in a way that they would be in the wild if it was wild strawberries, just amongst the other plants and bushes just coming up, being left to just grow. There's some red banana trees. Very rare to see red bananas in Europe. They're beautiful. You know it's the red banana because of this bright red trunk. Look how beautiful this is. There's so many things just growing here. Papayas and potatoes and chilies. We have purple cabbage growing here. Ginger again. Chard, spring onions. There's chard as well. More purple cabbages. Look how chunky they are. They've just been ripening up in the last couple of days. This is star flower. You can see the flowers have fallen off. You can actually eat these. It's also known as borage. And the flowers are like a relaxant. They have like a mild sedative sort of effect. An uplifting effect as well. And they're tasty. Behind me is the nursery. They're growing a lot of plants here. Some fruit trees, coffee, and cardamom, chamaroya. And then there's a greenhouse, so it's for more sensitive plants inside the nursery. There's some ginger and turmeric, some herbs, basil and parsley, papayas in the corner there. Yeah, so it's just a place where they're safe and warm from the wind before they get planted out. Some people ask me, what is permaculture? Well, it's very simple. It's just a natural way of farming. So when we look at nature, we see a lot of different plants growing together and they're all working symbiotically, and we just use what we see in nature to also plant fruits and vegetables all mixed up. So that means you don't need to use chemical pesticides. Sometimes we can use organic pesticides from plants, but normally what happens is insects are confused by the different flowers and the different plants. So it makes it a lot easier to grow your own food. And it's not a mass industrial scale of farming. It's much more small scale, where we have lots of different things growing together, and it's about what you need. Normally a permaculture farm will give out more than what you put in. It doesn't have to be back-breaking work to create and grow all these delicious things that we can eat here. And you can see everything's mixed up together, and some things will die off and create mulch, and that will go back into the soil. So it's this regenerating cycle, and there's no waste from this cycle either. Everything is used. Either we eat it, we can dry it, keep the seeds may go down into the soil. Everything keeps going. The dead leaves go down into the soil and degrade, and that makes good bacteria. So it's a really wonderful and beautiful way of sustainably growing your own food. I've just been washing my plants. Here's a little wash station. It's kind of an old concrete thing. Out now. So yeah, I use natural soap. Just goes out. Right. Nice view. Tenerife is famous for the canary bananas that they're producing, and it's a massive monoculture that requires a lot of water. You can see the reservoir down there, and I'm actually standing on this walkway, which is a water system to take the water from the mountains down to the plantation. And it's a big issue with the water supply here. It's a bit of a crisis. It's depleting the rivers, taking a lot of water from the mountains just to feed these bananas. So it's something to think about if you do buy canary bananas, that they require a lot of pesticides and water, which is being taken away from nature to fuel this industry.